The study we conducted looks at quality in assisted living, but looks at it in a different way than had been done before. Previously, people did checklists or consumer satisfaction surveys, or regulators paid attention to whether or not there were violations. But our focus was really more on understanding what people thought quality was about. Our project involved in-depth interviews with people who lived in assisted living, their family members, with staff who worked there, and with administrators to get a sense of whether people, when they said the word quality, really meant the same thing. Things like food are really very complex because often the survey will say, how's the food here? Check excellent to poor. And really, there are lots of things about food and eating that are important that we tried to disassemble what people meant when they said, I like the food. Is it what they serve on the plate? Is it about nutrition? Is it about the flexibility in when you can have your meals? Is it about the number of choices you have when you eat? Is it about the people you're eating with? We found a lot of people on the staff and in management who thought that there was a single good day. You know, a good day is coming to all the meals, participating in all the activities. In short, they had an idea, a formula of what quality was. But some of the people who lived in those same environments thought, no, I really would rather be on my own or pursue my hobbies that I've pursued all my life, whether it's painting or reading or even helping others. In some of the settings, the AL administrators would listen more to the family member than to what the resident themselves said, even if they were quite competent to express their wishes. And so there's an interesting conundrum there. Who really is the customer here? Who are you really supposed to listen to? Anyone who is looking for assisted living needs to pay attention to the person who's going to live there and what their priorities are and what their preferences are. You really want to maximize the potential for a person to feel like themselves and be able to feel a sense of continuity with how they've lived their life in the past. There's tremendous diversity among the assisted living settings in terms of what they're trying to do and what their philosophies and goals are. And so in looking at these places, whether something is good quality to you may depend on what it is you need and want. And if you've always been a loner your whole life, being able to remain private and not having people dragging you off saying, come to the activities, makes it more like your life and more like you. In the media, the attention is generally on when bad things happen and when people are unhappy or when harmful events occur, and they do occur. This is a very vulnerable population. But there were people who literally described where they were living as heaven and could not praise the staff enough and recognize that pleasing all of these diverse people was really a very difficult job. And, I think we tend to focus more maybe on the negative side because when we think of quality, we think of problems with quality a little too quickly, rather than the things that people recognize and appreciate about a place like this where they may live.